Yo, yo, yo. I arrived at the city of Skywatch in Oregon. I haven't been here for a very long time, even on this island. I This was one of the first places or first areas that I visited when I started playing, and it's a nice looking place, especially now that I've added some shaders and I also removed, or not, I didn't remove, but I decreased the fog so the draw distance is a little bit further. I think it's like twice as much as normal, so it looks a little bit more lush, in my opinion. But this city of Oregon, no, city of Skywatch, I think, was it? Yeah, this was also the first place where I got my first pack expansion. I think it was like 10 slots or something like that. Um, Usually, when players start this game, they have quite a limited amount of bag space. I think I had like less than 100 slots or something like that. But I've increased it bit by bit, so now I have like 195 slots. And prior to this, I've been like area hopping a little bit. I went to Rothgar up here, this area. I've been there also before, but there was like this western area of Rothgar that I hadn't seen that much. So I went to do one quest there, but I didn't really feel the area right now. It was quite, or it is quite barren, and I'm in the mood of something like more vibrant and lush and like stuff like this. So I came here, and I also I used the way shrine. I jumped to this way shrine on this island. This way shrine. Damn, my English is so bad. Doesn't matter. Um, and I did some quest. Actually, I have one unfinished quest up here. This is the north portion of the island. Here's some area that I haven't really explored that much, although this icon shows that I've been here, but I haven't really been there much. So I'll be going here afterward. Um, but I noticed that this city of Skywatch has one sky shard that I haven't gotten. So I'm gonna go get that at least first. Oh yeah, and then I have to go to the fence to sell some stolen property that I have. I don't want to be carrying that around with me. But there's no fence in this town here, or in this fort or stronghold. I'll show the bag person here that you can use if you're new to the game. You can come here. It's over here, I think. Yeah, I still remember. It's melee, this one. So this NPC sells slots for the backpack here, and it's on the map. It's on this island, Oregon. At the middle or at the center, there's this Skywatch town, or I don't know what do you call this. I have no idea. Fort, stronghold, town, city. and through this you come through the western gate, and it's pretty much the first stall of one of these to the right. And just talk to her, and you'll get a free, no, not free, it costs money, but you'll get, you know, backspace. Actually, I think I'll stroll this place a little bit, since I haven't been here for a while. I also kind of
I
wanna...
wonder what I've learned since meeting the elder spinners of Silvenar, and you need not worry. My research has shown their prophecies to be nothing more than conjecture and finely spun lies.
I think I'll have to increase the volume. I'm not sure if it's no.
I tell you, my fair readers, no other race on Tamriel chills me as much as the Argonian.
I hope it's not too
Those
loud.
scaly beasts are
Shouldn't
uniquely
be.
suited for the warm temperatures of our beloved south. If any race would cast a dark eye on Auridon, it would be the Argonian.
I've been playing this so much that I totally forgot I did some major or some bigger quest here, but I forgot. I think it might have had something to do with the game's main quest, which does not last that long. I mean, when one is finished with the main quest, one can, like, there are still thousands of hours of gameplay. What is this place? I can't get here. What is this? You must have an active companion to use this item. Actually, I haven't looked into how to get a companion in this game, so I will have to do that also at some point, and I have to remember to return to this place. Okay, I'll go get the Sky Shard, and again, I'm not gonna do anything fancy, so I'm just, you know, this just existing in the world, just hanging out basically, and enjoying the sights and sounds, exploring a little bit, maybe crafting, yapping, a little bit of fighting, stuff like that. A little bit of non-duality too, probably. I mean, since I will probably label this, give a name to this video as well, that has to do with non-duality. So normally you wouldn't see this mountain over there, for example, or that, whatever, that rock. And definitely you wouldn't see that rock over there. But I've decreased the fog so you can. And I can also, you know, it looks better. But it also, like, if there's too little, like if there's almost no fog at all, that's also a possibility to remove it almost altogether. Then then it looks also like quite bad, because the developers, they haven't really optimized the engine, and they hadn't make the game optimized for better view, like view distance. So the further mountains, they look pretty shitty, basically. But I fine-tuned the fog so that it kind of covers the shittiness, but still maintains this kind of a mystical, nice, atmospheric look. And you can still see kind of far compared to how it normally is. So the Sky Shard is up there, and usually in these kind of places, these kind of buildings, you cannot ascend from the outside of the building. You have to go inside. So I'm pretty sure we can get to the Sky Shard from here. It's funny when I talk English in this game, like when I'm sitting at home, and this is all just conventional speaking, just conventional language, it doesn't mean that there's actually a separate me. But there's nothing wrong with conventional normal language. Anyway, so when I'm sitting at home at the computer making these videos, the English is really bad. But when I'm outside, like walking outside in a forest, for example, and showing around and talking to a camera, which I don't do often, but I've done a few videos now, the English is much better, in my opinion. That's weird. It flows better, and it doesn't sound so awkward. But enough of this. I'm not gonna mention the language anymore. My language skills. They are what they are. No need to be reminding people or oneself about it. It doesn't really matter. It gets the information across. Although, yeah. And it'll get better as I'm speaking. I like the colors here. Kind of fresh. There's no veneer or like brown tint or sepia tint or anything like that on top of everything. I mean, that's the shader that I've basically designed from the ground up. You can see the settings here. I think I've showed it before, but basically these are all the shader settings. Like this is just one preset here, this one. Blooming HDR, that has quite a dramatic effect on the image. Ambient lights, sharpen. I don't know, this doesn't, I don't think this is visible on the YouTube video. Selective color, this is very, very subtle at the moment. There's a little bit of, it adds a very little amount of blue, I think. And retro tint, it kind of makes the colors a little bit more neutral. So yeah, I like it. And it's getting dark, the night is descending. It's actually interesting to see how this will look at night. Now, the last time I was here I didn't use the shader, I didn't have any shaders, so it's nice to see how this will look when it gets dark. There will probably be the blue tint, which is really nice in my opinion. Is that a snake over there? Or driftwood? I think it's driftwood there. And we could do
my
some...
poor children. My poor little rabbits.
rabbits. We could do some quests in this area too. I mean, oh yeah, I totally forgot. I have this one quest here that I need to finish. There are still NPCs waiting for me to rescue them, basically, over there. So let's go to the city at the south. What is it called? It's Vulkelgard. I haven't been there in a long time, and I have this mod, so it doesn't show the map yet. I haven't traversed the locations or explored the locations there. I also bought some bank space, so I have 10 more slots. And speaking of, actually I need to go to the stable to get one more slot for the horse. It's soon. It's almost maxed out. My horse's trunk. And again, this is quite nice. Feeling really okay right now again. It doesn't matter. I mean, or well, it does matter, but it doesn't. I don't know how to say it, but this body does not. Right now, it's very chill. Chill and easygoing. A feeling or general mood. Where is the stable? Let's ride. Where? I really like the handcrafting in some of these areas. There's something very cozy about this location too. Or yeah, like just only visually also. Like, but I mean,